So here's a question for you. Do you ever wonder why some people you know are always inviting others to church or going on short-term mission trips to other cities or countries, or just going out of their way to tell others about Jesus? So this is one part of a series of videos on this channel, questions and answers about evangelism, with responses from folks who do share their faith regularly. Short answers to questions that you might have about evangelism, about witnessing, about the Great Commission, and about sharing Jesus with the lost. And check out the description below for other upcoming videos that will be appearing on this channel, questions and answers. And hang around, we'll even suggest a plan of action. So here's the first question these folks were asked. It's the why question. Why do you do personal evangelism? Why do you choose to tell others about Jesus on a regular basis? Think about how you would respond. Think about how you would answer these questions too. So the first question is, why do you do personal evangelism? Why do you choose to share Jesus on a personal basis?
Well, I do personal evangelism because Jesus completely changed my life. I was 37 years old when I finally found out about being saved. I've heard about being saved forever and ever, but it never clicked. And nobody ever, well, people have talked to me about it, but maybe not to the degree that I needed to hear it. So that's why I'm here for personal evangelism. And I think when you talk to people one-on-one, it's the most efficient way to do it. You immediately find out their objections, and then you can target those objections, and you can avoid all the other things that they don't have any problem with. And then you can go on to the gospel from there. So I think that I just wonder how many people are sitting in pews in churches wondering if there's anything more to it than that. And once again, Jesus just changed my life, and I want to tell people how they can be saved too.
Thank you.
Well, I think the number one reason is because one of the last things that Jesus said was go into all the world and preach the gospel. Paul said, woe if I don't preach the gospel. And Peter said, always have an answer for the hope to give to someone for the hope that is in you. So I recall back, and I was thinking, I did not hear the gospel of Christ in my entire life growing up. I never heard it on TV. I never heard anyone speak of it until I met an evangelist. And this man was a true evangelist. He evangelized on the street. He evangelized in the grocery store. Everywhere he went, he shared the love of Jesus. And I was so taken back by the way the Lord was using this man. I went actually to try to sell him something, and he turned the conversation around and started telling me about Jesus and the way Jesus had changed his life, how Jesus had done such miraculous things in his life, that his preaching of the good news to me opened my heart. And so I have a special place in my heart for street evangelism because of him.
So let me ask you a question. You've heard their responses. How would you answer? Why do you choose to share your faith on a regular basis with others? Or do you feel God pulling you to tell others about Jesus? I believe there are folks at every church in our community pulled by the Holy Spirit to share their faith in Jesus, but maybe uncertain of how to do so or how to get started. Or perhaps you're already telling others about Jesus, but wondering if there are other Christians from other churches that might have the same passion, the same interest, that you could work alongside and maybe reach more of the lost. So here's a call to action. If that's you, 1, check out the other videos about sharing Jesus in our community. See the description below for upcoming videos on the subject. 2, hit like and subscribe buttons. It'll help others find their way to this website and this YouTube channel. Finally, 3, contact us. Even better, Contact us and we'll see how we might work together to evangelize Richmond. We would love to connect with you. We could even meet for coffee somewhere. We often say on this channel that the Great Commission can be summarized in one word, go, or in 3 words, go, just go, or in 5 words, get out there and go. If you'd like somebody to go with, contact us at ERVA. That's what ERVA is all about, connecting with other believers who have a passion to share Jesus in our city. Contact us at evangelizeRVA@gmail.com or our website, evangelizerva.org. And here's an offer you can't refuse. If you do contact us, we'll find a time and a place where we can work side by side, and we'll even provide the tracts to pass out that first time. So take those tracts and get out there. Share Jesus in our city. See you in the next video. God bless.